Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Killer Collab Podcast. My name is Tone Deaf from Florida, Tony D. Thank you for joining us. To my left, we have Joe Davison smiling at the camera.
What? No, I usually introduce
Joe
him.
gets first billing today.
I know, you usually introduce him first.
Well,
and I was just trying to figure out where the camera was, and you just thought I was.
The camera's in the same spot always.
Well,
for 52 weeks, it's been in the same spot.
All right.
But you kind of threw it all off. Now I don't know what to do, and he don't know what to do, and we're just kind of like, what?
Hi.
There you go. That's good.
That's Joe.
And to his other left.
To my other left, my far left, we have Chris Lato from Reaper Films.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Why does his film company get named, but yet mine doesn't?
Why? Because
we don't know their name.
That's his
What's
only
the name of your film
descriptor.
company?
Red Gear Studios.
Red Gear. I didn't even know that. I didn't know.
Well, now it's Suck a Dick Productions, but.
Well, I mean, it's what pays the bills, right?
Yeah, that's what you should call it.
You probably get more clicks. You probably get more clicks that way. This is not porn?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wait, he's got a GoFundMe? Let's see.
The big execs are going to be like, well, we could go with Warner Brothers, but we got this other company called Suck Dick Studios.
Yeah.
It sounds very interesting to us.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Weinstein.
I think we're going to go with him. Mr. Weinstein.
And we have guests in the studio. Chris, who are our guests today?
We have two filmmakers that are making a movie called The Inn, and it's Kevin Bogdanovich.
Yeah, that's correct.
And Sloan Loesch.
Yes.
And this is their first film that they're making.
Are you
and I saw the little
introducing
trailer. It
us
looks pretty cool.
You do a sleep study?
Yes.
Is this ASMR?
Could you give them any less of an introduction?
Is this ASMR?
Yeah.
So right.
Yeah. It's we got Kevin Bogdanovich, and we got Sloan Loesch. They make a movie.
All right.
They did this.
Sorry for the late.
Yeah.
I liked your introduction. I thought it was pretty good.
I think that was his first introduction on the show.
I think it was.
It might have
It was
been.
like he was almost afraid of his own
I
voice.
know. See,
He was so nervous.
the whole show we're all thrown off. We're doing things.
Yeah,
that we
I
don't
know. It's
normally
backwards,
do.
dude.
It's like crazy.
It's all
days.
backwards. But I came up with an anagram for my production company of Suck. What was it? Suck Dick Productions or
Suck a
something?
dick.
Suck a Dick.
Suck a dick.
I'll change it up. I guess it could be SDS or SIDS. SIDS?
SAD.
But that's also sudden infant death syndrome.
It's also it's SAD. Suck a dick. So it's sad.
SADS. It is SADS.
So after you suck the dick,
You
you
sad.
get sad.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know if you ever watched the film called Brutal Massacre. There's a film production company on there called L&B Productions.
That stand for lick balls.
Yeah, lick my balls. Somebody asks him about it at the end of the film. They're like, what does L&B stand for? That stands for Lick My Balls Productions.
Lick my balls, baby.
My bow.
So I came across these guys on Facebook.
ASAP Ferg.
ASAP Ferg? What's that?
He's a rapper.
Is he though?
I know ASAP Rocky.
Yes.
Is he like
ASAP Ferg is
a
like
rip off of ASAP?
No, they're all like a team.
Ooh.
There's a bunch of them. ASAP Ferg, ASAP Rocky.
Oh, they're all
A$AP
kind of
Rock.
together.
Yeah, they're all
Kind of
together.
Wu-Tangy.
Yeah, they got a great slogan. I actually put it on our dry erase board for a long time. Sandos. SANDOS. Suck a dick or something.
Suck a dick or something.
Suck a nit dick or something.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
So that was on your whiteboard with kids in the house?
no,
Why do I
not
know
just
that?
the anagram, not the words.
Oh,
And then it became a joke between my wife and I. She yelled at me one day or something. We're playing around. And I just screamed through the house. I was like, suck up.
Yeah, no, I get it.
That.
No,
Because we're fans of rap.
Yeah.
Okay, enough about my life. Back to...
So anyway, I ran across
Sorry,
these guys on Facebook. They have a Kickstarter going right now for their movie, trying to raise some money. And I watched their little trailer. It looked pretty cool.
Very nice.
And I like the
I
killer.
apologize for the word little.
They got a badass poster, and thought it'd be cool to have them on.
Link in the description below.
Well, I saw his shirt, and I was like, man, what is that? I like
Badass,
this
right?
shirt. Yeah.
Disregard.
Yeah,
They,
that's the...
They messed up.
Yeah, when we ordered the
Let me
shirt.
see it. Pull it out. Your shirt.
He wasn't talking about your shirt.
How do you think I would make my money, bitch?
love the
Cameras
slogan.
are off.
Wait, let me see it again. Pull it out.
It's called The Inn, and it says "Evil checks in." I like.
Right, I saw this somewhere. Did you
Saw it
send
on
it to
Facebook.
us?
On the Facebooks.
Sorry, on Facebook.
I
It's
saw
all over
that. And
Facebook.
I was like, that's kind of cool. Evil checks in.
Yeah, we've been posting it everywhere.
Their killer
any
looks cool.
chance we can.
Very nice.
And,
Yeah, what'd you shoot it for?
They haven't shot it yet.
Well, we shot the short film within a day, and that was done basically on,
Alright.
on favors. Right now, we're getting the
Yep.
Kickstarter up and going, so we can secure the funding
How much
for
you
the
need?
feature film. Well, we set it at 15, but we're hoping to surpass that just in case.
What's it about?
It takes place at a hotel. There's a
Clearly.
clearly at an inn.
Yeah.
There's a masked maniac on the loose, and he basically goes through the staff and the guests, tearing people apart, killing people, and it's being told by the point of view or perspective of someone at a bar who's interviewing and basically trying to look for this serial killer.
So the guy, he's a journalist. He's at this bar at a hotel. Rundown. He goes from hotel to hotel and talks about the scummy stuff that happens there, and he's talking to the bartender. Well, there was a killing that happened at a hotel a few, like 20 miles away, let's say, hours ago. So there's a guy driving. He's the red herring. I'm not giving it all away, but you end up.
Why? Pretend you're pitching me.
Well, okay, I'm pitching you right now.
Yeah, so pitch it.
You're
All right,
seeing
so
this
you
guy.
got this guy driving. He's the red herring.
He's red herring. So he stops, right?
Okay.
Opens up the trunk, body in the trunk, right?
Right.
The audience sees that. Oh shit, that's the guy that just wiped out the whole staff. By the way, this killer, when he kills everybody at the staff at the hotel, he'll run the hotel that night, and then check out the next morning. So whoever else shows up later that night to stay at the hotel, he's at the front desk checking them in,
Yeah.
killing them later on. Checks out the next morning, goes to the next hotel. So back to that. Guy's driving. Cut to the bar scene. Journalist is. You want to hear something fucked up about this guy? I've been following this guy now for the last year, trying to track him down, trying to figure out who this killer is. But here's something fucked up about him. We go into a story of how he massacred
Sure.
this hotel.
Love it.
So now we're seeing everything. We're seeing chainsaw. We're seeing all kinds of fucked up shit. Cut back. The guy. This is later on in the film. The wanderer, the drifter, shows up at the bar, to that hotel. He walks in the door. Bartender and the journalist turn around, see him. Like, that's the fucking guy right there. Like, look at him over there. He's at the bar. He wants a drink. You got the wide shot of the two, like, looking at each other. It's revealed. I hate to redo the reveal, but if
Okay.
I'm pitching you,
Tell us.
they end up going to the drifter, and they attack him because they think he's the killer. After he's dead, they kill the drifter. Now it's just a journalist bartender. It's then revealed that the bartender is actually the killer, and the journalist has been talking to him the whole fucking night.
Nice.
And then that's when when it's revealed to the journalist, when he reveals himself, that's when he goes, they get into the scuffle stuff. He drags him to the room 106. This is his kill room. The journalist has been talking about the whole movie.
Yeah, okay.
He sees the maid on the ground. He sees all the staff on the ground. And then boom, door shuts. He's screaming behind him. Cuts to the detective from the beginning. My bad, I forgot about that. There's a detective at the beginning at the one crime scene. He arrives at the hotel. Now it's the same kind of situation. They're late. They get there. They find him. Now we see the journalist. He's nailed to the wall. Organs and everything spread out. That's his calling card. And then you cut to the drifter who's driving the wanderer, the drifter's car. The bartender, my bad. And he's in there. He's all fucked up. Takes his eye out. All that stuff. He doesn't look as handsome. We have a beautiful black gentleman, actor. His name is Rufus Baker Jr. I just have to say this. He's a beautiful black man. He looks like a model. He's
Yes,
playing the
he
bartender.
is.
You would never know. So that's where when he's driving, this guy is mangled the fuck up. He's got a fake eye. He's got fake teeth. He takes out. You got some weird ass song playing in the background. He's driving on to the next hotel. That's the story. That's the pitch right there. If I had to do
How
a
you doing?
shotgun.
How many death scenes do you have?
Oh my god. Go ahead, Kevin. This is special effects.
Trying to do at least 7 to 10 death scenes, maybe more.
Okay. Who's
So-
doing your effects?
I am.
What do
That's
you
what he
use?
does.
What do you mean?
What are you going to use for your effects? Now, you have a guy. Let's just say the dude who's to the pinned to the wall.
Hmm.
How do you plan on achieving that?
I have a live cast I've taken of a few
So you already have
actors.
that part cast, or you just use somebody else's body?
Yeah, I'll just be using somebody else's body, but I've
Same actor's head, though.
Yeah, it'll be the same. Well,
How do you want to achieve that?
it's going to be completely mangled to the point to where you won't be able to realize that that's the same actor's head.
Well, it'll give us any identifying factors if we did see it.
There will be like clothing or
Yeah.
some kind of item on him as well.
Yeah, but we have a life cast that we've taken. I'm going to be pouring up some silicone, hyper-realistic body props backed by some self-expanding foam, and then I'm going to be nailing that to the set that we're going to be building. And the viscera and the gore is all going to be old school, so it's going to be actual blood, gore, intestines from like chitlins to liver to the way that Tom Savini did it back in the day. So,
You're going to use actual products.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could also have the actor's head poked through a hole at the top of the body cast.
Well, no, you'd also you'd have to do that through the wall.
We can use Tony. We already have his head.
But no, he's not going to do it. You don't need to because he's going to have the life cast up on the wall.
Yeah.
He'll already
Yeah.
have a bloody head up there. You know,
Yeah,
they won't
well-
need to identify the face, just the body. Well, it could be a fucking shirt.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
The whole body will be basically opened up. And,
Like dissected.
yeah, dissected
Yeah, yeah.
open, and then the severed head is going to be inside of the
Okay.
abdomen of the.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What's your shooting schedule look like?
Well,
So we do have the two locations. We have the bar already set up with the owner. We have
Okay.
the hotel, the Palm Court Motel over in Dunedin. That's already set up in place. We projected just at the most 12 to 14 days, but with only two locations, I mean, that's just a projection of how long it could take. But we do have in-house equipment, in-house practical
You're
effects.
building sets.
No, we're using the hotel. The only one that
Put
would
that
be
up on the wall of the
No.
hotel.
that's the only one that would be.
no, the that would be in my creature shop.
Okay. So you're building sets.
One set.
It'll be in I have a wall in the back of my creature shop, so we're just going to hammer it straight in the wall, and then when we're finished filming, that's going to be there for decoration.
Right, but okay, you just got to match it to the hotel.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
got to match the color and then a couple
piece of furniture, or whatever.
piece of furniture, and that's it.
Lampshades probably or some shit.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
like an
It's
insert
kinda-
shot of just the wall with their. He'll walk into the actual hotel
Yeah,
room.
your reverse could just be from the bed.
Yeah. You could possibly
Yeah.
do a composite
You could.
shop with doing
That's
that.
a lot to do, though. I don't think you need it.
Yeah.
I mean, just speaking from pretending
It's just
I've
hard
made
to match.
movies before,
Hmm.
you know.
What are you editing on for
Hold
to
on.
do that?
I still have questions. Okay, so
Well, you're so high that your questions are like 5 minutes apart.
Yeah, I was finally thinking in.
well, I'm listening to them. They're telling me 12-day shoot.
Yeah.
They got a major effects on
Oh, yeah.
one wall, and they're doing 7 to 10 kills. And you still have acting in there. You got location movement. You got lights set up and breakdowns, and you're going to do all these effects all in the same day. And I don't think a 12-day schedule is worth it. I think it needs to be pushed out to like a 20-day shoot.
I
or a
just killed
25-day
11
shoot.
people in 4 days.
It's not. What I'm saying, man, is that.
They don't have any money, man.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
They're
raise
just
the,
from a different world.
raise the money. Raise the money, bro.
So what
You
we
know?
plan on doing is we're going to be shooting on A cam and B cam, and then we're
No,
gonna
I get it.
The kill scenes are going to be very intricate with like prosthetics to where it takes too long for the way it's going to basically be shot. Is there's going to be a retractable weapon. There's going to be a quick little insert of gore or some type of intestine being pulled out. For
No,
a few
I
shots.
don't let him fool you, man. I started where you're at.
Yeah.
I started making no budget movies, man.
I know.
Those are
I mean,
called porn.
Fucking 100 Tears has more.
How long did you
kills.
shoot?
100 Tears, 18 days,
And how much did you have?
70 grand.
$70,000. They're gonna have 10.
Yeah, well,
That's
maybe
a
not.
huge difference.
Maybe not. You don't know.
It's a huge difference.
You don't know. I started out just like them. I had no money, man.
Of course.
We found an
But
investor.
$70,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah,
You're
well,
talking about what we're trying to do. What they're
I'm
trying
saying.
to do. I'm just saying
But
that's a
this-
lot of
it's
money.
The
time.
different perspectives.
It's time.
Yeah.
You need the time to do
Yeah.
effects right. You need the time.
But that's what he does for a living, special effects.
We do have one
Okay.
cool scene.
Okay.
I will tell you.
I'm not doing anything to discredit him. I just
No, and I'm not saying they shouldn't shoot for 18 days either.
Right.
I mean, I think you should shoot as many days as you possibly can afford. But with
yeah, well,
10
that was
grand,
projected 12, but we did have 2 for safety, so it was projected 14. We say 12 because we always have safety.
I'd say 18.
and I'd say
go
100
for
tiers, the fucking effects in that are like a little more than what they're going to be doing. I think. I mean, that was a pretty crazy.
Well, we do have intestines being flushed down the toilet.
Like they had heads
A
being
lady gets
smashed
gutted.
with hammers and all kinds of shit.
18. Where?
And 100 tiers.
Yeah, we
How
had.
many people did you kill in that movie?
In the first 10 minutes, we killed more than the first 3 Friday 13th movies.
Right.
So we outdid. In the first 10 minutes, we killed 13 people, I think.
Right. In the first
Full
10
kills.
minutes.
Head chops, guts out,
Oh my
split
gosh.
in halves.
Yeah.
All that shit.
10 minutes.
You guys, you never saw that?
No.
Every
Gore fest.
every cut was into another death scene. So when we cut, we went into another death scene. We
There was
won
a clown
bunch of-
basically going around killing
We
people.
won a ton of awards. We're the third best clown movie ever made.
Yeah, I've heard of
Crazy.
it.
That's crazy.
I don't like clowns.
Well, no one asked you.
But you did
Go
though.
back to whatever the fuck you're doing over there.
Oh, it's a car crash.
So you don't like it, I
No,
guess.
I mean, that's different,
Why is it different? It's a clown.
but not at the same time. Like I can't like
What
clowns.
about
are not
Killer
as-
Clowns from
I was just
Outer
gonna say
Space?
that one's funny to me.
Right.
That one's funny to me, but I can't.
My daughter
So
Fire-
you're okay with funny clowns?
Yeah, I can't.
Terrifier is a ripoff because they ripped us off.
Oh, I'm just
They
saying,
ripped
I
off
can't do-
Gertie. They did that black and white bullshit. Terrifier comes out. Oh, the scariest clown. Man, fuck you. Gertie,
I don't
destroy that
Like I said,
motherfucker.
clowns like that, I can't do. I just
Yeah.
can't do it. Yeah.
So you don't like scary clowns?
But it was fun. I don't know. It was more imaginative, I guess, more because he didn't really, except for the new one where he like his mouth opened and like swallowed the girl. But other than that, it was more like imagination and
I
more.
love to open my mouth to swallow girls.
This was a child.
Gross. Why you gotta ruin it?
Yeah, you're spoiling movies. After this guy just told us literally the whole movie.
Well, my point is that I'm here for them, man.
Of course.
I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to figure out their schedule and where they're at and what I could possibly
Absolutely
do to maybe help
So
them.
let's hear it. What's your schedule? When are you planning on shooting? Like starting to shoot?
We want to shoot in June. With the hotel, the owner, amazing guy. It's probably the best owner I've ever worked with when it comes to a location. Very flexible. The Kickstarter has 49 days left on it. So we're trying to write it out with the Kickstarter and see where that goes.
How much you have raised already?
I think we're a little over $2,000.
Yeah, but we have money in reserve too.
Yeah.
So with the Kickstarter, we've raised 2,300 in 10 days with 32 backers, just based off of Facebook generating leads, Instagram.
Linked in the description.
Thank you. So it's very the hustle is
real.
real. Yeah, we're
Those
hustling.
Kickstarters are full-time jobs.
Yes,
You have to be there all the time.
Yes, I'm making church videos and
Message
hustling
people,
horror films.
email
Yeah.
people,
Well,
call people. Like
you're my hero.
I live 2
It's
different
hard.
lives every day. It's hard.
a lot of people think you can just post it once a day and you're gonna raise all your money. It
No,
doesn't
man.
work like
I
that,
took a
man.
whole class on it.
It
You
don't work
have
like that.
to
You gotta work
every
it.
every 2 hours. You have to make a post about it,
Yeah, that's what we're
and you
looking
have to
at.
make a post to a different audience with a different thing and a different picture and different.
Right.
You have
Yep.
to it has to change constantly. Bam, 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 bam. Because they're not all going to see the same picture. They're not all going to like the same fucking thing. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep sharing it on Facebook groups, Twitter, Instagram, basically any social media platform.
How long
I
you
can
been
get
doing
my-
effects?
I started when I was about 8 years old, when I first got into special effects makeup. And I was a big fan of Tom Savini, so I got his book and learned special effects in my parents' garage. And then the first short film I did was back in like 2010, 2011. And the first hyper-realistic stuff that I've done with like silicone actually got banned on Facebook. And it's been a long battle between trying to get my videos re-released on Facebook, trying to keep them updated on my company site.
Mhm.
So I own KBFX, which is the name of my special effects company. And the first few videos that I posted was hyper-realistic silicone, severed heads, severed hands. I was doing experimental paint jobs on severed fingers, and they kept getting pulled because people thought it was snuff.
Right.
It was snuff.
Right.
So they were like, this guy needs to be stopped. It's a monster.
He's crazy.
He's on Dateline.
Yeah. I assure you, they are all silicone.
Yeah. So I kept telling them in the disclaimers, I'm like, this is silicone. It's not real. I even tagged Smooth On to try to see if Smooth On would back me. No help there.
Yeah.
You're on your own, buddy.
I don't care. Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Another
I
option.
bought at FX Warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another option. I don't know if you know of the website that I created. It is for content creators of all types.
BigDicks.com.
Wow.
That's my personal website.
Send any dick pics to that. That's what he wants.
No, fanme.live actually is a content creator website for all types of content.
I saw
For
Tony likes big dicks on his
I mean-
site.
I can't be the only one on the site.
PM him.
So is that website friendly to like graphic videos like that?
Anything, but
So-
you have to be 18 to join. So
Oh, okay.
you can
So you
put.
can just lie about being 18.
So the little kid that's 15 that wants to be the FX
I
artist.
mean,
can see it.
there's actually there's the fine print and everything for it, so we're legally covered for that. So I mean, but content creators have to actually verify to put verify being over 18 to put whatever they want on there.
But you have a website, your own personal website, right?
Right now I have a Facebook company page that's by it.
You don't have a website.
Not yet. I was gonna get the website developed and trying to look into the process of getting that made. But I used to
I could do that
sell
too.
most of it on eBay.
I can do that too. I can build websites.
Oh,
I have like 6 of them.
Do you have like a gore reel?
I don't know if I have a gore reel.
You should make a gore reel and put it on like Vimeo, because Vimeo pretty much, as long as there's no porn, they'll pretty
Uh-huh.
much put anything on there.
Oh, okay.
Just a thought.
Yeah, I've been
Oh
meaning
no,
to
they'll put
compile.
anything on there. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I've been meaning to compile all my footage from the films that I've done.
Yeah, just cut.
Hand it over to Salon and see if he can make some magic happen for me.
Just like a 2-minute reel that people, because they used to be 5-minute, but there was actually a poll put out by casting directors and that they stopped watching after the 2-minute mark, so that's why they cut it down to 2 minutes. So
Yeah. Don't go YouTube. Marcus Cook had a gore reel, his autopsy gore reel, and I think YouTube pulled it.
yeah, they pulled one of my podcasts for my early days of podcast because I showed a little clip of the Shaun of the Dead scene where the guy gets killed when his guts get they banned me for that.
Oh man,
They cut that picture out.
Dude, I put.
Stupid.
I made a whole video of 100 year's best kills.
Right.
Then that's doing
Is
fine.
it still up?
Still up. Not a problem.
So I don't know.
But I mean, it's
my
probably
video got
obvious it's a
filled for that.
movie.
Is that on Facebook?
What?
The 100 tiers best kills.
It's on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I noticed that Facebook likes to pick and choose like what
they're
stays and what's
they're all a pain.
Well, it depends on how many people complain about it and what
Well,
they say about it.
Well, it's
Oh,
funny
okay.
because I posted up a photo of a mannequin that I had in my shop. It's like one of those naked mannequins.
Yep.
You know, it's not anatomically correct or anything like that because I use it for like creature suits.
Yeah.
And apparently, because they assumed that it was a naked person, they were like, "This goes against the community guidelines for nudity."
Oh,
I was like,
so
fucking mannequin.
stupid.
Fucking mannequin, you weird. It's because it's all robots.
They're so dumb.
Yeah.
It's all robots looking
Yeah.
at that shit now. It's like one man, one man, one
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
one man.
Well, YouTube has that too. It's when they go through all their checks and on when you post a video, it goes to so many different checks. It goes for sound and video, and it tries to recognize what's on the screen and they cross examine it with other servers and whatnot to make it look like to figure out if it's like copyrighted, right? Actually, one of your videos got copyrighted for music for Kasky.
Oh yeah, they'll jump on.
I
you
can
so
have
quick.
that though.
Well, if you can get it to me, I'll be.
What are you talking about?
I just need the approval for it to use because I got copywritten for your episode.
It's funny.
Which
Yesterday,
Episode.
Bad decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yesterday I got copyrighted for using music that Facebook was offering me to use. I don't know if like when you post your reels on
Yeah.
Facebook, it's like you can click on music and then they have a selection
Yeah.
to choose from. So I selected like Rob Zombie
Yeah, and you got flagged for
I got flagged for it. That apparently
Oh my
it's
God.
copyright.
So stupid.
It's the one you gave me, though.
Yeah, you told me to use it.
told me to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck? Get your shit together.
Yeah, YouTube has a bunch of those too, but
Yeah.
the music
I don't know.
good.
Why? They won't let you put it up?
No, they just copyright flagged it.
What does that mean?
It's not necessarily a strike. They just put a warning on the channel.
Mhm.
Oh, fine. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you don't because it's not your channel.
Well, I'm not gonna
Right.
go, dude. I'm not gonna chase. I'll text him right now, but I don't know.
So what do you have to get
Yeah, what do you
to
need?
unflag it?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it afterwards, but the steps for it, because there's a couple steps. It's annoying. I hate YouTube for that.
Everything's annoying.
Yes, damn hoops.
But
I mean,
what are you gonna
I
do?
could just mute the song and put a different song in there. It's really not that bad, but copywritten. Make sure you get all the approvals for copyrighted information if you get anything on your movies or anything like that, because they will fuck you. Information for you
In the
guys.
drive-through, they'll fuck you.
Who gets fucked?
I do.
So
So they're looking to shoot in June,
Mhm.
right?
We're hoping to have it out by at least October.
Yeah, that's the
For the
that's the
holidays.
goal.
You realize that's like the hottest time of the
Yeah.
year, right?
Yeah, why? Though that only gives you like
It's
6
so
months.
brutal.
So
not even
the
5,
editing
4.
It gives you 4 months.
that gives me
yeah,
if
why?
we shoot in
Why are you
June,
pushing it out so fast?
that gives me
Yeah.
3 months to edit. So I edit like every day. I would say I'm a pretty efficient editor.
Right.
Between doing the Lord's work and the horror work, I balance it out pretty well.
It's not the same work.
It's not. It is the same work.
It's
Well,
gonna kind of get all fucked up, and we're gonna have like old ladies talking about
Yeah.
knitting and this. And
He's actually putting image
Subliminal
of
messages.
Jesus in all your movies, and at the
And
end
you're
you
gonna
look
see-
out, they're like, "Praise
And
God!"
then you're gonna have the last video with the old ladies talking about crocheting. She gets her head cut off.
no, I did mess up one time. I used
Metal
Resolve
rack.
for color
Yeah.
grading, and you know how you can take a clip
Wait,
of
who do
some
you
kind
use?
of Resolve.
Oh yeah.
So you could take a clip and you can put that for your color, and you can match it to that.
It's great for pet odor.
So I did that, and I used like some horror film. I'm
Oh my
I can't remember which one it was, but I put the clip at the end and did it, and I sent it out, and I was like, okay, cool, it's a church video, it's done.
Oh my
And I watched
God.
it, okay, like nobody else watched. I don't know who watched these, but nobody watched it, and it went on for like a couple hours. I went back and I saw it, went through the whole videos, all these church ladies and everything, and at the very end, it's some like over the top death scene that I used because it has perfect grading. So I had to take it down as soon as possible, and I was like, damn, man, I'm mixing lines.
Awesome.
The lines are blurred.
Yeah.
My life is blurred right now. I don't know what I'm doing.
What do you guys on the
Well, my
website?
question is,
Yeah, it goes on
why so
website,
fast?
Video.
Oh, we're trying to capitalize on basically Halloween
Right,
on the whole
but
horror season, but
It's going to
hasn't-
be flooded with like material and content coming out in that month. Flooded
yeah,
with
that's
Star
also
Wars.
one of the things that I was looking at once we were
It'll be
thinking about
oversaturated.
putting it out during that time.
yeah,
Well, we have the mask too. We want to really
Yeah.
capitalize on the mask. So
you don't have enough time to market.
Yeah,
no,
that's the other.
You'd be
thing.
better
Marketing
off.
is the-
You'd be better off shooting it in October
Yeah,
and pushing it for next October.
that's what we were also thinking.
I would take the summer. This is just me speaking.
You are speaking.
Thank you. I am. I know. All right. Great. Anyways,
Good times.
I would take the summer and do all my pre-production through the summer. Let it hit September, October, cool down a little bit, and then shoot your movie sometime around there.
well, we have been doing pre-production on this thing since last October.
Yeah.
So we've gone the whole year now.
You
So
have
that's
everything
why.
cast and
No, the casting is the only thing we don't have. Like,
You
we've
got
locked
your
down
crew all
locations.
set up and
we got
everything?
the crew. We got all that. The casting has been the final because we have two routes. Do we get somebody that's part of the horror icon community,
Mhm.
or do we just cast straight Florida? Which not opposed to it at all. And it's all about the budget. If we don't
Sure.
have that, we're just going to get all local talent around here. Which there's a lot of great actors. Our Rufus Baker Jr. who plays the bartender. He's great. Well, to our standards for what we
there used to
have
be
budget
good ones,
for.
they all moved away.
Actually, there's people coming from New York. There's people coming from all around actors. I just got a message from like two actors that are coming from New York that has theater experience, all kinds of yes. So they were like, oh hey, we're moving and we're looking for any kind of casting stuff. So the pool is getting
You'll
it's getting
find
bigger.
cast. I mean, it's not hard
Yeah,
to find cast. Locations is probably the hardest thing to get, and you've already got that nailed down.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, they also don't need a high school locker room to
Yeah,
do sex scenes.
that took me a
in, so-
fucking year to get.
No, we don't need that.
Yeah.
Took me a year
It's
to
like
find
it's
a
so
lot.
hard to find a school that use their locker room to shoot naked girls
You
in.
couldn't just go to a YMCA?
Oh,
There's
is
a bunch
it?
of old dudes that are naked all the time whenever I use the Y. Not that I was looking,
Or
I was
just
just
break
trying to
into a
get
high school after and stuff.
Yeah, that's the right way to do it.
Yeah,
Sneak in like Buffy, go to the showers.
Yeah. You with your camera,
Yeah.
sneaking in real quick.
Nothing wrong with that at
Real
all.
quick.
Totally legal. You won't even have to sign like pedophile papers afterwards.
No,
Right.
Yeah.
You guys gonna have nudity in your movie?
no,
No nudity.
no.
Not that we are opposed, but it didn't come up in,
All right.
in the
Just let me know
idea.
where you're shooting. I'll show up every day.
Yeah, the two of us. The two of us.
Actually,
will
yeah.
Well,
We thought there's a lack of male nudity, especially of the fat genre. So
Right, yeah.
we're trying to get the niche here.
Not
That's
now.
cool. All right, well, I'll be out there too. We can all
Okay,
just
there we
like,
go.
yeah.
There's somebody out there for
stainless
us.
steel sex appeal.
Seems like there's
Yeah.
more male nudity than female lately.
Yeah.
Like Euphoria. You ever watch Euphoria?
I have not.
Dude, dick. Like,
But
they're
there
all over the
is like
place.
some Prime stuff in there as well.
Oh yeah.
Because I've
I
seen
mean,
the
it's-
Prime stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
on
an
Reddit.
amazing show. It's an amazing show.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of penis in that show.
No wonder you like
He
that
hates
show.
ugly. He hates frumpy girls and dicks.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind
Don't
of
say I
said it
hate
like
dicks. I
that.
don't care. Whatever.
Why does he hate dicks so
I don't
much?
hate dicks that much. I mean, whatever. You got to appeal to women too. That's fine. Whatever.
So you're not a fan of the Game
Not
of
a,
Thrones?
not a fan of
Game of
frumpy.
How about Spartacus? You ever see any of the Spartacuses?
Yeah.
I tried to get into Game of
Dude.
Thrones. I don't know.
I couldn't.
It's just
Too
not
many
my thing.
dicks.
I'm not into like
Too many
medieval,
dicks on the
old
dance
time
floor.
shit
Too many
like that.
dicks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I tried to watch. I just
No?
couldn't get into
Anyone?
it.
Flight of the Conchords?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Too many dicks on the dance floor, baby.
Never. What? No. Anyway.
Looking for, what did they say? Looking for.
But I am opposed to frumpy girls. Don't put any frumpy girls in your movies.
So I'll make note of that. Put two
That's
frumpy
what's-
girls in the film.
That's
You
the.
know, I'm telling you, man,
that's the
the
thing
bigger
now.
girls are where it's at.
I mean, they're
That's
everywhere.
where it's at,
I
bro.
mean, you have to have one frumpy.
Like, did you see the new Texas Chainsaw on Netflix?
I've not.
So-
I've not.
I'm a huge fan of
Frumpy
Texas
girls,
Chainsaw
right?
Massacre.
I've seen the picture. Yeah.
Like the girls are so bad in that movie.
There's
that
nothing wrong
my
with
girlfriend even said, "I'm sorry, these girls are ugly."
There's quite a bit, like a few things.
Hot girls can't act. Hot girls can't
Well,
act.
you go from Jessica Biel in the remake.
Yeah.
Then you have what's her name?
Jordana
Alexandria
Brewster.
Daddario or whatever.
Yeah, Jordana Brewster.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on.
Now.
And now
yeah.
you got this
I
old
like Punky Brewster. when I was a
frumpy
kid.
girl. Like,
The movie starts off with him in an
whatever.
orphanage, and you're trying to figure out how the hell he got there to begin.
Hot girls don't like being in these kind of horror movies, and a lot of the times the hot girls can't act.
well, here's what I think's going on. Now the hot girls can just snap a picture and get 1 million followers on Instagram, and so the frumpy girls got to be in movies now.
Bo Burnham has a great song about that. White chick on Instagram. Have you heard it?
No.
Have you even seen Bo Burnham's new fucking thing?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's
Don't.
called Inside.
I think that's what's happening. I
don't-
think that's why the hot girls
I
aren't in
disagree.
movies anymore.
I like
I don't
some of
know. I disagree, man. I got some pretty hot girls in my movie.
and also the frumpy girls that you called in the other movies, like I didn't see too many frumpy so-called frumpy girls. They were
In what?
attractive. I think it was
Slumber Party Massacre. Did you see the new one?
Black Christmas, was it?
No, I have not seen.
No, I haven't seen it.
Fucking
No, 'cause we have
horrible.
shit to do.
I heard. That's why. Yeah, I heard it's pretty.
Yeah,
Frumpy
We're
girls,
too
with
busy.
sweaters.
Well, it's directed
Yeah.
by
This Kickstarter.
female director.
So Man Hater.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
That's what they're doing. The Man Haters are making horror movies,
The original one was
Calling
made by a
them-
girl.
calling them
Horror.
from classic horror movies like Black Christmas and Slumber Party Massacre, and
The original-
fucking them up.
The original Summer Party.
It's
Massacre
like
was
I'm
made
very
by a
passionate
woman.
about the subject. And
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, the director was a woman.
Well, I'm not saying anything against women directors at all. I'm just
it
saying.
was a woman in what?
The original Summer Party Massacre.
Right. But what was in that movie? Hot girls naked, getting hacked up.
No, they were naked in one scene because the producer required.
The locker room scene.
That
was
scene has
so
been
many-
forever frozen in his brain.
Yeah. But that was a requirement
That's the whole
from
point of the
the
movie.
disgusting producer who was like,
The
okay,
disgusting producer.
because
Here
I'll
we
produce
go.
it. I'll produce it if you put tits and ass in it. So she
The
made one scene.
disgusting
And
producer.
then, yeah.
So that's disgusting now.
No, I'm just saying he was like a Weinstein, pretty much. That's pretty much.
They got the movie done.
Well, yeah, because he paid for it because he put the scene. She put the scene in. So
But you guys are here now talking
is
about
that?
it worked.
These guys hear this argument from me every week, so it's,
Yes,
I
every
don't
week.
want to get into it anymore.
And I don't. I
But
think
that's the state of horror.
I
now.
don't think there's that many. I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre had the frumpiest that I would agree
Did you
with.
play D&D?
But that's from the early 70s.
No, I'm
dude.
not, no, I'm not talking about the new one.
Oh.
The new one, yeah, they were frump. I mean, they weren't hot, attractive. They were
Not even
attractive.
close to
I
attractive.
think they were attractive.
Oh,
But
geez.
I think that, I mean, the other ones, there was
Boring.
cute. Not being so. They're talking about
Listen. All
hot women.
right, I'm just going to interrupt both of you and just say,
Go ahead.
Kat Denton.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you like her.
I
so
know.
much.
I don't either.
She got assets.
Yeah, she's
She's
an
old. Like,
she got
what is she
handsets
in her-
and assets.
How old is she? She's got
I
to
don't
be
give a
pushing
fuck.
40, right?
Give
She's
a
definitely not 40.
What?
She's
I'm
not
sorry,
40.
Rock. Settle down. I didn't realize. So what's the script for Deadpool 3 like, Ryan fucking Reynolds? Listen,
Yeah.
I'm talking right to you.
There's nothing wrong with Kat Denning.
Do you play D&D?
Did I? When I was like 10 years old, 12 years old, yeah.
So like what?
I don't
Like the
play
second
now.
day it came out.
Yeah, like back when Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah,
was
she's
big.
35.
It's still big. What are you talking about?
Okay, I don't play it now.
I've
I
never
played
played
it
that.
back
That's
in the
the
day.
problem.
And I had the
I feel like that's the problem.
I need to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Because I think at heart you're like this purist
I am a purist.
who
Like,
who only
here's the thing.
wants
I grew up.
don't want shit to change.
No, I don't. That's not it at all. My thing is like I grew up in the 70s and 80s into horror. Leave my fucking horror movies alone. Make your own fucking horror. If you want to make a man-hating horror movie, don't call it Black Christmas. Make your own fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. is
Yeah,
they're-
I agree.
They're
All right.
they're trying to trick us into going to see their movie
No, they're
by
not
calling
tricking
it
us.
that.
Well,
And their movie had nothing to do with the original Black Christmas
Not-
or the remake. Even the first remake.
It's the companies that are doing it. They're not. It's not the people. It's
No,
it's the person-
someone wrote that movie and said we're gonna call it Black Christmas, and it had the story had nothing to do with the
Are you talking about the one with Michelle Trachtenberger?
no, that's the remake. That they remade, and that one stayed true to the original.
Yeah, 'cause that
It had
was like a
few
real
different
remake.
things. Yeah, that
I
was
like
a
her
true
too.
remake.
She's pretty cute.
The one that just
Oh,
came
shit.
out like what 3 or
Oh.
4 years ago. The one that came out like 3 or 4 years ago was like a man-hating fucking movie, and it had nothing to do with Black Christmas. But
See,
they
here's the
called it
problem.
that. They're trying to cash
You're
in.
wasting your time watching these dumbass movies being made.
Right, well,
Why would you watch
Because I'm
them?
curious.
You know what I haven't seen?
I'm curious.
Evil Dead, the remake.
Right.
Why?
Why?
Because there's a fucking girl in it. Why? Because there's no Bruce Campbell. Why haven't you seen it? You should just watch it.
He's in the post.
No, I got other shits to do. I don't
It's-
give a fuck.
Everybody's going
I
crazy
got-
about
I
it.
watch
It's
it.
I got other shit to do because Ash isn't a fucking girl. He's a dude with a chainsaw strapped to his hand to become my hero over the
Right.
last fucking
And I
45
think
years.
the Evil Dead
I'm
is
not gonna
what
go
started
fucking-
this shit.
It's all fucking dumb.
No, I don't think
It's all
Evil Dead
dumb.
did.
The
It's all
Evil
dumb.
Dead remake
I don't need-
started this whole
Dude,
trend.
they remade Jason in 2009.
Yeah, right, but that
It
one was
a
all right.
piece of shit. It
I
was
don't know,
not.
man. It was
It's a
okay.
piece of shit.
That wasn't terrible.
It's not a film.
I've seen worse remakes.
You can't count it.
But
as
at
part
least
of,
they-
you can't count it as part of the
But
series.
here's the thing,
No.
Joe.
I thought it was alright.
You
But here's
can't
the
count it
thing.
as part of the series.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
They took Friday the 13th, and
Do tell me.
Jason's in the movie, and it's about Jason, and that's fine. Even if the movie sucked or was great, it doesn't matter. They stayed true to the story of Jason. What I'm saying is, like, I keep saying Black Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
They kept
keep
the hockey
saying-
mask on him then.
Right, okay, which came in like episode 3.
But what I'm saying is,
Episode 3.
Well, he started
The
with
series down my brain.
Episode 3.
He started with the sack.
right. But what I'm saying is,
Your mouth's
yeah, but he
still
has the sack on in 2009 also. He has the sack on
he
at the
started with-
beginning.
yep.
So they just basically took part 1, 2, and 3 and mashed it together into one movie. It's
Yep.
basically what they did.
Yeah, kind of.
And that's fine if they want to do that. But
That's
stay
great.
true to the originals. Don't call it Black Christmas, and it's got absolutely nothing to do with the original. Nothing. Like you're just ripping off the title and making your own fucking movie. That's bullshit. Make your own movie, but call it something.
Yeah.
Call it White Christmas. Whatever. I don't care.
My point is that stop wasting your time watching all these dumb fucking remakes.
But curiosity gets me, Joe. That's the
I
problem.
stop. Well, then that's deeper than that. You need to get on medication.
Yeah,
That's all
I know. That's
They
my
make
problem. I
medication
just
for
need to
that.
not,
Yeah.
I just need to stop watching them. You're right.
Yeah, just
But I do.
go watch new movies.
Well, because you're basically giving them reason to make new ones because no matter what, you're gonna go and see it anyway.
I'm the problem.
You are making
I am
movies
the
off
fucking
that.
problem.
Oh, he's gonna keep complaining, but you know what? He's buying a ticket to
Yeah.
go to see the movie.
Yeah, look at that guy row 3, seat 12.
I'm
Look
the
at him.
problem.
He's bitching up a storm about how he hates this movie.
But his money's still
I'm
green.
Keep watching it, you dumb fuck. Keep watching.
His money is still green, so
Yeah.
we're gonna keep.
Did anybody see X?
No.
Not yet.
I haven't seen
I
it.
can't find it anywhere.
Yeah,
What's
it's at
that?
the movie
Yeah.
theater, Tony.
It's at the
You gotta like go to the movie theater, sit in
I
the seat and watch it.
leave the house.
Well,
very
He's
well.
not allowed. He's got an ankle bracelet on. He's got to report his,
Right.
to everyone in the neighborhood that he's a
so
fucking
I can't
whacking.
find it anywhere. It's at a movie theater. They have those like around.
There is. There's actually one around the corner. But I don't like going handicap capable places ever. 'Cause I can't. I don't like it.
You can't walk
You
from
can't
the
walk
parking lot
from your
to the
car to the
fucking seat in the
theater?
movie
I
theater.
can't. I can't walk more than
Dude.
probably 20 steps, really, without getting pain. Severe
Jesus
pain.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's how I was yesterday until I went to the chiropractor this morning.
Yeah, back.
Yeah, dude, it went out, man. I'm just old.
Because you're old. I told you, I pulled my back out sitting on the toilet.
I
crying
also
my leg
know-
off. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
You're just sitting on the toilet, all right.
No, listen, I got
I
a
can't walk for like
4-month-old.
3 days. And then,
I had to get in the, she's got a hangy thing, like a mobile. I got to like reach around to get it.
It's called a
Like
sex
there.
swing.
There it is. That's it. That's the movement.
that's your move. Don't do that move.
Oh, yeah. So I reach around the fucking crib. I gotta pull her out, and you gotta be all nice to her. Oh, hello, baby. I love you so much. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. I don't care. I love you so much. Oh no, don't you ever go to sleep.
No.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
No, everything's fine. I'm just on weed and coffee.
There you go.
I mean, not wrong.
I'm at a constant state of.
Coffee makes you go fast.
Right, weed slows you down. Yeah, I'm in like a black hole.
So if you don't take either, will you just like be the same?
I don't know. If I didn't take either one of these,
It takes
I'd be in
one to
prison.
counter the other, so that
Yeah.
way he's at like a normal.
right,
So
right.
why not take either one and then just be normal?
I wouldn't be.
You wouldn't.
It's almost
What
like
would
what.
happen?
No, weed totally.
What happens if you didn't take weed and you didn't drink coffee? What would happen? Like,
He would probably take a
just
Xanax.
sleep all
no matter
day?
Well,
what.
here's the thing, Cap. I'm always angry.
so this makes you not angry?
No. Weed actually helps me with like just day to day dealing with the stress of children.
No.
We have 4.
I
of
know
them,
that stress.
Right, I got a 15-year-old who's a mopey fucking Apex Fortnite player who just middle of the night. My wife and I will just turn everything off in the house and we'll sit in the living room and we'll just listen to him play his games because he says the craziest shit. Last night he was like, "I will rip out all of your fingernails when I find you." And I was like, "You
I
must
think
get
he
that
needs
from
some
you."
weed.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's so. Anyway, so there's him, which is he's great. Whatever. He's my son. He's just gonna be a dock worker probably.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then there's my 10-year-old Mia, who you guys know, and
Yes.
she's fabulous right up until she isn't, and then she's like a nightmare. And then there's Alexa, my 6-year-old, who is just pleasantly always sinister. I think she's got that. If anyone in the family is going to prison for murder, I think it's going to be Alexa.
Oh boy.
Because she has that sinister smile where she's like, and you're like, what are you laughing at? And
I
she's
know
like,
that look.
She's like, I have a knife behind my back.
Dude, I'm driving
Okay.
in the public parking lot yesterday, and some lady gets out of her car. I'm pulling away, and she is walking by my car, and she was like in scrubs, like she worked at a doctor's office or a nurse or something.
Yeah, were you wearing a Michael Myers mask?
No, and she had that. I looked at her face, and I'm like, the first thing that popped in my head was, that's the kind of lady that like poisons people while she's a nurse and like slowly kills them. That was that fucking lady. Like, it
Did you
freaked me. Like,
get
the
an
hair
erection
on my
for this
fucking
event?
arm stood up.
No.
It was creepy.
Okay.
Like, she just had that look about her, and I was like, oh my god.
Dude, my daughter's just like, my daughter says the craziest shit. We pulled into her school this morning. She gets out, and she's, what the fuck did she say? She's getting out of the car.
We weren't there.
I don't know. Anyway, but she like ran behind a dumpster. She never does this shit. And she come out the other side of the dumpster, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "You always make me so late, Dad." One, we were 20 minutes early because I had to go to a chiropractor. Two, she makes herself late because she changes 16 times before we leave the
Oh,
house.
jeez.
She can't get out of the mirror because she's a little big, you know. She's a little heavy. She says kids make fun of her, so she wants to go to school looking skinny. And I
Right.
said, first of all, you're 6 years old. Don't even put that fucking thought in your head.
Right.
And any of these bitches tell you otherwise, show me who they are because I'm going to smack them across their face. And she's like, you can't hit other kids, Daddy. I was like, we talked about this. Don't tell anyone. So it makes me sad.
So why did she run behind the dumpster?
I don't know. I don't know anything, dude. I don't know any of my children. I don't understand them at all, any level. I thought I knew my son a little bit because he's 15, plays video games. I thought maybe I could connect with him.
And then you listen to him, and
You
you're
know,
like, who are you?
he'll bring his friends over, you know, and they're all fucking weird too.
Yeah.
You know, and they're fucking like, none of them come with a console, but they're all pile in his room to watch each other play a video game.
Right. And then they watch YouTube videos of other people,
Other people
that they
playing
don't
video
even know
games.
playing video games. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Back in the day, we used to bring like I had multiple TVs in my room, so friends would bring over their consoles,
Yeah.
and then we'd play like SOCOM or
Yeah. Halo, dude.
Yeah, Halo Party.
Halo LAN Party
Halo Party.
was my
Yeah.
fucking life.
Yeah.
Halo 2, I was a fucking rocket master, man.
Teabag all those motherfuckers.
All of them. Every
Mhm.
one of those
Mhm.
bitches, dude.
very nice.
I had a moment in my life. Probably one of my proudest moments, and it's so stupid. House full of people. We're doing a LAN party. Our buddies kicking everybody's ass, you know. And I'm like this. My wife is here. Our friend is over here. We're all kind of like on the same team with her. And I'm drinking a cup of coffee, just bullshit, because we're, you know, whatever. And this fucking our buddy who's upstairs. We're all in the same house. He's upstairs screaming down, you know, people everywhere. I take a sip of my coffee and he's coming. In one hand, I fucking swing my shotgun around and blow his butt. I hit him right in the head. And my wife and my friend were just like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, well, that's how you play." And I was like, "Man, I wish I could have got that on camera."
Yeah, I think I telling myself that all the time. Like,
yeah.
I wish I got that on camera. Like,
Yeah,
how many
Yeah,
times
there's
a
a
day do you
couple
say that?
things I wish I had on camera.
Right?
The one
there's a few
thing
things on camera that I wish wasn't.
wasn't on camera, exactly.
Yeah.
True.
I remember when I was with my ex-wife, my son was under 2. Like he was
Which one, Jaden?
Bo. And we had like our bed was here, and then like we had a dresser with a mirror, and she was doing something in the mirror, like makeup or hair or something, and my son's bouncing on the bed, and I'm laying over here on the bed, and he's bouncing on the bed, and he falls like head first onto the, like hitting the floor, and she reached around and grabbed his leg, and I was just like, oh my, that was like the greatest catch
Yeah.
I've ever seen, and he's just dangling there, and she held him by
That's
the leg from the back. I'm like,
Yeah.
how did you even see him? It was amazing. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I wish I had that on camera. That would be cool.
Gentlemen, you've gone silent, and you look like you're
Yeah.
sleeping.
Oh no, I was.
No, I'm here intrigued. Mesmerized by this.
They don't have children.
No, I do. I have 3
He
kids.
has children.
You have 3. How
I
old
have
are
a-
you, sir?
I have a 15-year-old. I have a 12 or 11-year-old.
15?
He's just saying what I
Dude,
said.
I'm looking at you. I think you're like 25 years old.
I'm 33, about
No
to turn
shit.
34.
Wow.
All right,
I'm
well,
25.
you're young. All right, you're still young though. 30.
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm still young.
yeah,
But
yeah,
Kevin over here.
yeah.
looks
Because
like
I'm
he's
looking up. I'm fucking on the railroad track, staring at the fucking 50 freight train coming
Yeah.
at me.
I'm past out train, bro.
No, thank you.
I thought about that this morning when I woke up in severe pain at 5:30 in the morning because of my daughter, and I like went to get out of bed and I was like, things are great. It's fine. I'm 47. Everything's gonna be great. Hobbling through the house trying to fucking,
Sucks.
and then I'm like, I'm just thinking about like, what? I'll be 50, man. I'll
Yeah.
be 50
Yeah.
My thing
50.
is like memory.
50 young.
Like I
in
can't,
like 3 years, dude.
I can't remember stuff.
What are the possibilities that in the next 3 years I'm gonna have a heart attack? Probably 100%.
The chances
Oh,
are high.
man.
The chances are high.
Yeah, probably. I am like staring down a fucking heart attack. So now every day I'm like,
Today's the day.
They would smoke toast.
Well, he
Yeah.
wakes up and he's like, should I exercise or should I just get high and drink coffee all day?
Right.
Yeah, let's just get high and drink
Yeah.
coffee all day.
Well, executive decisions. What else am I gonna do?
But
I mean-
the thing about I'm 52 and I can't like remember things. Like it's fucking crazy. Like yesterday, I made a pot roast for dinner, and
Just saying that.
I
makes you old.
unplugged the crock. I made my plate. I unplugged the crock pot, and we're sitting there eating. And my
The whole
girlfriend,
family.
it's just me and my girlfriend. And my girlfriend's like, she looked up. She goes, "Oh, I unplugged the crock pot." I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Wait a minute, I unplugged the crock pot." And she's like, "No, you didn't unplug the crock pot. I unplugged it." And I'm like, why did I think that I unplugged it when I didn't? Like
Maybe
that's
you did.
the
and then
weird
she
shit.
did. Maybe she's
Or
wrong.
maybe she's fucking with me.
Maybe she's fucking with you. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
women
she's making me
do.
think I'm crazy.
Women do
They
shit.
do the
They're-
gaslighting now. They
This
found
is
out
why
about
men die before women do. Because while you're together, women are allowed to say the stupidest shit to you,
Right.
where you would never say it to them.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Like, if I come out of the room and my wife was standing there holding the baby, I wouldn't go, "Why aren't you helping her get dressed?" Whereas my
Right.
wife will come out of the room while I'm holding the baby
Oh, she would
and go,
totally say that.
"Why wouldn't you help her get dressed?" To the other child,
And what do you say?
who's like, I'm like, "What do you want me? What do you want?" That's what I say. I'm
Well,
like,
you
"Why?"
say, okay, dear.
No, I
But
just
if
go,
you yelled that to her, that would be the end of the fucking
"Forget it,
world.
dude.
I
Forget it.
get you. I feel you.
No BJ's for 6
The
months."
problem
at
is,
least.
me and Sean were actually talking about this morning. We were like, women are very emotional, complex people, and guys are so simple that they don't fathom how simple we're. I'm like, dude, all I need is some cool shit to watch,
Yeah.
some good music to listen to, and have sex once in a while, and I'm happy. I'm like a happy
every
guy.
4 to 5 hours.
I'm happy. That's all I need. I
they
don't
say
need
healthy-
anything else.
They say healthy is at least 21 times a month.
21
Sex?
times a
Yes.
month.
Fuck, dude. That's great, man.
So
There's 31 days
exactly what we want to hear.
Yeah.
Just healthy as a horse.
Yeah,
That's
cool
what
shit.
Under on that
That's
one.
what my doctor said. My doctor said 21 times a month, and I'll probably be in pretty good men health.
Kevin's over here wondering if masturbation
Does that
counts.
include masturbating? And,
I didn't get into it. I literally.
I'm sure it's ejaculating, getting the
Yeah.
poisons out of your body.
Getting
That's
It has to be
what the
like,
wife and I
Or
go.
circulation.
Man, 21.
Well, I don't know.
I know, right?
I mean, come on.
I'm not dying of a heart attack.
No, I guess I'm all right then.
I'm still a young man.
Yeah, I probably punched that freight train
We
right
just
off the tracks.
eased Joe's fear of heart attack
Wow.
down by like 100%.
Dude, I
He's
well,
good now.
yeah. I was just thinking about the
I'm
shit
gonna
that
live
happened
forever.
just the other day, so I was like, I probably would have died then if I was gonna have a heart attack. I didn't die, so that's how I'm gonna gauge it every day now.
There you go.
I'm like, babe, let's fuck. I gotta see if I'm gonna have a heart attack. See where I stand alive. Oh, man, stop. It's Carly. This is what. Oh, no, all right, let's go.
The safety word isn't for sex; it's for heart attack. Sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Pineapple,
Good times. Good
Salami!
salami.
Oh my God.
That's what he was reaching
So
for when he died.
I love salami.
I know,
Yeah,
man,
you
it's so good.
So
dude.
good. Right?
Yeah.
I could just like sit there and just eat it. Like with cheese, wrapped cheese. around. Oh.
Yeah. I went to a going away party over the weekend for my sister's going back to Alaska to take care of our mom. So we threw a big going away party and a costume party, man. And there was a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
The
There.
adult Lunchables.
Yeah,
The adult
exactly.
Lunchables,
That's exactly what it
basically.
is. Crackers, meats, and cheese.
Yeah, and it was, dude. It was
probably
just
half
like,
the sodium.
dude, I like, like, cause salami, man, it like sticks to, you pick it up and it's like one
Yeah, there's
scale.
like 10
and-
of them stuck to it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, go like that and pick whatever up. Okay, I was just like, my wife's like, yeah, you look cute. He's like, thanks.
Yeah.
She's like, your lips are moist.
One of my favorite
Nice.
cracker was some cheese, pepperoni, or salami.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Are you a beef jerky fan?
I love beef jerky.
Yeah, dude.
The only thing with
big
beef
ones.
jerky
They got
is
the big
nobody-
fucking beef jerky sticks.
Nobody realizes how expensive beef jerky is.
It is.
Dude, if you do like how many ounces per
You can buy
how much
weed.
is it's
can buy
like
weed.
it's like $50 a pound
Yeah.
for beef jerky.
Weed. Wow.
Think about that.
I
50
thought
bucks
about
a pound. Would you buy a ribeye for $50 a pound? Hell no. But I'll buy this
It's
fucking
attached to
dried
cheese.
out meat for $50 a pound. It doesn't
Well,
make any
think
sense.
about all the work to beat beef jerky.
Yeah, I can't drive to Atlanta
Throw it in
for
the
a shoot
smoker.
and also grill my steak in my seat.
Right.
But I can chew on beef jerky.
That's the allure.
It's not
of
like you're like,
jerky is it's portable.
Yeah.
You can take it wherever you want.
Yeah, it's true.
which is how I would do it if I was driving.
Is that how you drive too?
Well, if I was grilling a steak,
little
I'm like,
hibachi.
dude, that's a good idea, though.
There you go.
I don't know how safe that would be.
I guess completely or not at all.
Million ways to die.
Joe
Yeah.
pulls
New
up.
season coming soon.
Joe pulls up and his car looks like the one from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Exactly. How do they know radio windows?
I don't know.
I
Maybe,
fucking love that movie.
maybe if you get one of
So
those
good.
self-driving cars.
I watch that movie every
And in the back, you
Thanksgiving.
just-
Every Thanksgiving we watch Planes, Trains.
Planes, Trains, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
We watch it on Thanksgiving
Christmas Vacation.
and Christmas. It's kind of a 2 for 1
Mm.
or 1 for 2.
We'll go with that.
I usually watch Jack Frost, the mutant killer snowman movie.
Killer Jack Frost? Not the
Killer
one with
Jack
Michael Keaton, right?
No,
Yeah, that one makes Kevin cry.
We do Christmas Story. We do. What other Thanksgiving? Oh, we started watching Friday now. We put Friday.
Friday after next? The Christmas one?
No, we just Friday.
Oh, just Friday. Okay.
Yeah, the first one.
Not even
Just is last Christmas.
Smokey!
We got kids, so we're up early, man. Just fucking kids open up all their gifts. They're having a great time. Grandma and Grandpa show up. They're like, "Oh, why don't we go with the kids? We'll take them to the park and shit. You guys relax for a bit." So we're like, "All right." So they took all the kids, right? The wife and I are home alone, and it's like 9:30 in the morning. I was like, "Let's get blazed." So we get wrecked. We're flipping through Netflix, and Friday popped up, and I was like, "Friday!" And we started watching it. We forgot it was fucking Christmas.
Oh, yeah. That movie's so funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were just watching Friday.
The kids come home. We're like,
Yeah.
"You got knocked the fuck out."
Yeah, they come home and shit. And we're like, what? I was like, oh yeah, we have children. Damn. Well, that became our tradition. So this Christmas, that just happened, we watched it again, and now we're like, all
Now
right,
it's a
so
tradition.
Friday's I guess Friday.
Is that what makes
high
it
on
tradition
Christmas,
2
dude.
times? Or?
Well, probably a long time, but you can't traditionally do it again until the following year.
Right.
And then you got to keep doing it every year to make it a tradition. I guess you could state like from here on out,
This is
we're
our
watching this
tradition.
every
We're ditching the kids at the park and watching Friday.
well, that won't happen. But we'll watch Friday though. They can go play with their fucking slime or whatever we got them for Christmas. Millions of dollars worth of toys that they only ever play with one of the toys you got.
Right. And it's usually
Doesn't
like the box.
Ton of toys, man. They got these new dolls out called Rainbow High dolls.
Rainbow High.
Rainbow, not Rambo High.
That's what I said. Rainbow High.
You said Rambo.
I said Rambo. I don't think it said Rainbow. I think I said Rainbow.
Either way.
Well, either way,
When you said it, I thought Rainbow Bright.
Rainbow High could be the counter offer to Rainbow High.
Is it like a rip off
Rambo
of Monster High?
No,
With
they're just
rainbow people?
they're just bigger Barbie dolls, right? So like,
Yeah, that's what Monster High is.
And
But they're
yeah.
like ghouls and vampires.
right? Well, these are super fashionista. Then,
Mm.
all right, they're expensive. Barbie dolls are $7-8. These things are $32.
Oh my god.
$32 a fucking pop, dude. And they have like fucking 40 of them, different ones already. Then accessories and snow skis and fucking. Now they have a car and shit, and because the dolls are so big, the accessories are giant.
Did you have to finance the car?
You almost, you would be like $80.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, I can get a Millennium Falcon for $90. I'm not
That's
gonna
comic
buy
book
you
shop,
a fucking convertible for $80.
Right.
Do you understand, Alexa? She's like, no, I'm 6. I was like, Millennium Falcon for me is $90. That's $10 more. I can buy that for me. But anyways, we got them all these toys. Rainbow High dolls. I think they each got 2. And then their aunts and uncles bought them one. So they ended up with like a ton of toys, man. The same with my son because he loves all that Fortnite stuff. He loves any action figure stuff. I get him all cool. He loves all that stuff. So, but our daughters, undo all their gifts, and the only thing that Alexa decided to play with was a box that came with one of the other toys because she painted it to look like a castle.
Oh boy.
And that's what she did Christmas Day.
So next
She
year,
went and got old paints that were in the hall closet, came out and painted a box. Didn't even open the Rainbow High dolls for like 2 or 3 days. And
So
I was
next
like,
year, just buying boxes and paint.
we stacked them in the room,
Oh,
and I
good.
said, babe, I'm not fucking ever spending that much money on toys again.
That's crazy.
It's not worth it.
Nah.
They don't even care. They just want it.
They just
They
want
just
to open
want it
shit.
because
don't
they
care
want
what
it.
is.
And all their friends got it, and they want it.
Right. As long as they're opening shit, they don't care what it is.
Yeah.
At that age, especially.
We used to give a can of beans every year to one of our kids. We have 3, and then we have our middle child. He's like the most kind, lovable kid. The other 2 are off the spectrum of being like an asshole or like going to kill you.
Yeah.
The daughter,
Yeah.
she could kill you any moment. You never know.
Yeah.
So we gave him like a can of ravioli, and this is what killed the tradition. He opened up and he's like, "Oh my god, it's exactly what I wanted." And we're like, "What the heck, man? You're supposed to like be like, oh, you guys got me ravioli. Dang it, Santa, you got me raviolis. What the heck?"
Yeah.
And it's like almost a tear came down his.
Let's have lunch.
It's like, man, we suck as parents. Well, obviously, we don't feed the kids.
Yeah.
And now
It's one
that's gifted. He's
All of us have not been listening to him.
so stop. We're done that. No more tradition of giving like canned food to the kids.
It's so
As a joke.
hungry. I'm so hungry.
We have a joke in our family with spam.
Yeah, I'll take.
We do a game called White Elephant. I don't know if you know this game. It's like
Yeah.
traditionally like you open a gift,
And you can trade it.
you can trade it or steal it from somebody else, right? So one year, somehow someone put a can of spam in the mix
White
of
elephant.
stuff. Well, one of our aunts ended up with the spam. She was so fucking pissed off. The following year, I bought a can of spam, and my Uncle Jim bought a can of spam, and cousin bought a can of spam. So within this mix now, there were 3 cans of spam. Who inevitably, she and the aunt ended up with all 3.
Oh my god.
Okay, because she picked the last number, and fucking you can stuff it wherever's fucking left.
So this time she was like 3 more times pissed.
So this is now like the 5th year of this bullshit going on. Well, it's so bad now that she doesn't want to come participate. So last year, this is probably what threw her over the edge, is I bought her,
A pallet's worth of spam.
I bought a spam apron.
Oh my gosh. That's so
I
sweet.
bought spam socks. My Uncle Jim went and got a spam T-shirt.
Oh my god.
He went to the website and bought a spam can hat. It's like a
Oh
foam
my god.
It's like a can.
hat, like a can. He bought that, and everyone in the family basically just gave her spam gifts.
She was
my
like,
God.
the
Then we did
walking
White
specimen.
Elephant, and there were like 8 cans of spam in there, and one was a giant one I've never even seen before.
Jeez.
Super sized
the
can.
spam.
So
Ham.
she basically hates all of us.
That's funny.
There's somebody out there very jealous though.
I know.
Oh my god, they got spam. Like,
I know. There's someone
Come on.
going.
Get the whole spam outfit.
come on.
I wanted to buy the hat. They were all sold out last year.
This is where they all went, guys.
Yeah. Fuck her.
We cleaned out the spam.
Anyways, so we do the spam gag. I can't wait to do it again this year.
Yeah, sounds like a lot.
Don't try the can with the kids though. I'm just saying.
Right.
It will ruin your life when you find out that they enjoy getting raviolis for Christmas.
Right.
Like, it takes away the whole entire joy experience.
Try to see if you can find one of those giant inflatable spams.
Well, I was just thinking now I might hire a foam carver to carve me a spam can out of foam.
No, just a giant.
That would probably do it.
Or make it look like a giant
We'll make
inside
you
of a
We'll
spam.
make you a
Just this
silicone-
gelatiny, fucking like just covered in methacellulose, just sticky, slimy.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
Yeah, just get the spam out of the can.
Right. Or do the whole thing. Put that inside a giant foam
And you can
can
pull it out.
outside and then dump it out in front of her. And let it just like and like slide down the driveway.
Make it like an actual like.
Yeah.
What is that
Sculpted.
jelly stuff
Yeah.
around the meat? It's like a jelly.
It's fat.
oh,
It's fat.
That's flavor.
That's flavor.
Dude, you dump the whole
That's
thing.
flavor.
Yeah, dump the
Probably
whole
is.
thing into the fucking pot, into the fryer. Fry it up, man.
Yeah.
Mash it down, slice it up,
I'll
throw
stick
some
with my
eggs on
salami.
it.
It savors it.
Yeah.
I'll stick
You ever had a
with my
spam
salami.
sandwich?
Throw it in the trash.
I was upper brow, man. I don't.
You were
eat
upper
Spam
brow?
and potted meat and shit like that. I didn't eat that crap.
Dude, canned meat's the best.
That's American.
When it just says beef on it,
Yeah.
you just open that shit up and start eating it. It's cooked.
I used to get those Vienna sausages.
Yeah.
Hey,
My daughter
Can't
loves
do it.
those fucking things, dude.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
No, you never did
Sure.
the sausages either?
No.
Oh, man.
My
My
mom
mom
eat
was
them
like-
like right out of the can
My
in the
mom was
store.
like gourmet cook, man. Like, she
You know
made
it's
all
healthy
kinds
for
of-
you. It came from a can.
Blah, 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 blah.
She made me all the good
Yeah.
shit. Like I didn't. Eat
I was
stuff
too
like
busy
that.
getting government cheese.
Yeah,
That goes great with Spam.
yeah, it sure does. It doesn't melt. Neither one of them.
Yeah.
No.
Gummy.
Yeah.
It
So I was
lasts
raised by
forever.
a grandmother that would smoke when she would cook, and you were lucky if you didn't get an ash in your
Ash.
food.
Oh, right.
So we're on the two opposites
Opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I would take Spam any day. Like, okay, grandma's not
Did
cooking.
you ever see the whole chicken in a can? Like
Yeah.
a whole-
Yeah.
Oh, I've
that's
seen
what-
that.
Yeah, dumped them out
I have
on
a
my
burger,
plate.
a burger in the can too. It's
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I had we had cans of beef, and you'd open it and you dump it out, and it's meat of some kind. Beef, it said, in
It came from a cow.
in a perfect circular cranberry
Yeah, it'd be
sauce
like-
style form. Yeah,
Like that little vacuum sound.
and
would
then you
pop
just turn on the pan and throw shit on it and eat it.
It's kind of like what that back in school days when you know school lunch mystery meat.
Yeah.
Good times.
It's no worse than going and getting Chinese food and getting, like, let's say teriyaki chicken, and then they give you a piece of teriyaki chicken and it like folds out like a fucking paper fucking accordion, and you're like, what part of the chicken is this?
That's
Because
the
when I
tail.
cook chicken, when I cook chicken, it's like a breast, and it's like you gotta like.
The tail.
So I don't know where they're getting their chicken from,
They're getting it from
because
the
it's
cat.
always like
in the alley.
tendony. Yeah, they're getting it from
Some animals scrotum.
human
Wow.
trafficking.
Yeah, that's
Exactly what it is.
It's human trafficking, really.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, well, then it's somebody's scrotum.
Good
Oh,
times.
They're like, this Chinese food is good. They're like, bring more.
Boy, this conversation just went off the rails.
Yeah. Well,
Like, what are we doing?
We're eating humans in Spam. I thought we all agreed to this.
We have guests trying to promote their movie. We're talking about
This is-
spam
this is
jelly
great-
and
great
salami. all kinds of other shit.
well, special effects meat. You know.
Yeah.
kinda-
We got ideas right now. I think we might be
Yeah,
there you go.
making a next
horror
movie
film
about
with
Spam.
canned people.
There you go. Maybe
yeah.
after the end guy
Don't do
kills
it.
people
Hey,
and eats
that's
spam.
Yeah.
Patty Stone.
Dang.
Patty wrote it.
It's right. It's right.
Quick,
in there.
say
Yeah.
say trademark in the.
Hold on, wait. I just sent WGA. We're good. I have a mental.
Yeah.
I have a telepathic link to their website.
Is it Bluetooth?
It is
It's a Jedi mind trick.
right.
Good
Those are
group.
not the scripts you're looking for.
Oh man.
So funny.
So
Is it?
yeah, it is. It's so. So with that said,
Tony's trying to wrap this shit up.
I am. I'm wrapping it up.
No,
'cause
I
you
don't-
know what? No, we gotta do it because we talked about meat, we talked about movies, we talked about their movie, we talked about the guys,
Penises and tits. We talked about all of it.
everything. We touched all things.
Anyway, check out their Kickstarter.
Kickstarter linked in the description below.
Thank
You
you.
guys
Thank you.
post this.
This is so soft.
The end.
Guys, hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it.
Alright.
Guys, right now, go to Kickstarter. Check out the end. It's gonna be awesome. I recommend they extend their shoot days to like 20 days.
We will.
All right, you won't. But
It depends on the Kickstarter.
they
Get
don't
more
know.
money
Yeah,
longer.
yeah.
Longer
Let's
shoot.
get them up to 100 grand, guys. Let's get them some money. Let's go make their fucking movie for them. Let's get this shit done. Let's stop wasting time and not watching a bunch of fucking remakes.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, Joe.
Yeah.
See? He's on my team now.
Let's go. I've always been on your team.
We're together.
Well,
Aw.
let's not push it.
Take over the shit. I think I liked X so much because it was like different. Like it was just like a normal horror movie. Like it wasn't trying to be something it wasn't. And
I like Tusk. Kevin
there's
Smith.
another one.
Justin Long.
It's a fucked up movie.
Really good.
But go
I
see
like how
X.
original.
Go
it was
see
too.
X, man. It was good. If you like Ty West,
Yeah, Ty West is good.
Yeah.
House
Also,
of the
Devil,
Devil.
man. It's my favorite horror film.
yeah, it was a cool movie.
Which is sad because I've seen, not sad, it's just amazing to me that House of the Devil, I saw that and it crushed every other horror film I've seen since the 70s.
Yeah.
And moved to my number one spot, pushing down Evil Dead. just because.
So House of the Devil is your number one horror movie all time?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah, it's just really cool, man.
it's a great movie.
It is. It's really cool, and I love the way it ends. And I just love the whole mystery about it. And the effects are great, and it's just a great storyline. It's set in the 80s. I just like
Awesome.
it.
Yeah, I don't think I have a number one. I don't have a number one.
And then like
mixed
Evil
up.
Dead, and then I have like The Thing, and then
What's
Yeah.
funny though with Ty West, the House of the Devil, like his slow burn really worked in that one, and then you watch the Innkeepers, and it didn't work. Like it led to there was a payoff in House of the Devil. Like
Yeah.
the Innkeepers didn't have a payoff.
Well, sometimes that happens with directors. They hit something, and then the studio comes in, which is what
Probably
happened.
fucks everything up.
And they were like, "You need to do the same thing,
Only
but
different.
different."
And no payoff. Damn it.
Yeah.
No payoff.
All right.
Yeah, at
And
the
then,
end of that
and then
movie-
they probably got like 6 people coming in, looking at his monitor. I moved that lamp, or I did. I'm just like, Psh.
Yeah.
Fucking, I hate that shit, dude. I hate when my investors or producers come in behind me and they're
Yeah.
looking at my monitor.
It's
And
annoying.
they're like, "That seems a little bright, right?" Well, yeah, maybe because if you see that giant 30-foot silk right there, they're gonna move that over here, and it's gonna block out the actors. But if you wait a minute, get the fuck out from me.
If you let them do their jobs,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate that shit.
Investors are annoying, but we
They're not. I love them. I
kinda
love
need 'em.
investors.
Yeah, producers. You mean producers? We
silent investors. That's what we
There
do.
we go.
Yeah.
That's what we
Just
prefer.
give me the money,
That's
back
what we
away,
prefer.
and
Let
we'll
me go make you some money.
convene at the premiere, see what our end product is, and everybody will be happy.
So, Kevin and Sloan, thank you for joining us on the Killer Collab podcast.
Thank you for having
Yep,
us.
thank you for having us.
Be sure to check out in the description below. The in is in the description for the Kickstarter. Let's get them numbers up so they can get
Yeah.
their budget.
Yeah, so let's do it.
And Joe Davison, Chris Lato, thank you. Stay happy, stay healthy. See you next week. See you.
Bye.